These are the real-life Powerpuff Girls, and their story is purely horrifying. In 1958, deep in an isolated lab in Nevada, the U.S. government launched Operation Bluesome, spearheaded by a peculiar scientist named Clyde Pickle. The program aimed to create human weapons using DNA modification. Dr. Pickle's experiments resulted in 3 genetically engineered girls: Emily, with superhuman strength; Rose, who could control machines with a single thought; and June, whose ability to manipulate minds was something even the scientists underestimated. To keep the girls in check, they were forced to wear collars that suppressed their powers. But the experiments grew darker. Painful tests, isolation, and endless drills. They were treated as tools, not children. One day, June secretly used her mind control on Dr. Pickle during an experiment. He unknowingly left the remote that controlled their collars under the table, thinking it was just his idea. Later that night, the girls retrieved it. With their collars deactivated, chaos followed. Emily smashed through walls with her strength. Rose disabled the lab's alarms and locked the doors. And June, calm and calculating, used her powers to freeze guards in fear. The 3 escaped into the desert, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Despite an intense manhunt, they were never found. Decades later, declassified files hinted at sightings of 3 mysterious women near military sites. Their existence erased from history, but the question remains, where are they now? These are the real-life Powerpuff Girls, and their story is far from over. After vanishing into the desert, Emily, Rose, and June uncovered a horrifying truth. They weren't alone. Deep inside the facility, there were dozens of other children, subjected to inhumane experiments. The girls couldn't abandon them. For years, they operated in the shadows, gathering information, tracking the scientists, and studying every detail of the labs. Their mission wasn't just escape, it was rescue. It was about revenge. The girls set their sights on Site Echo, a massive underground facility buried beneath the Colorado mountain range. Late one night, they put their plan into motion. Rose plunged the facility into total darkness, seizing control of its systems. Emily led the charge, tearing through steel doors like they were paper and neutralizing guards with effortless strength. June, calm and calculating, silenced every scientist in their path, erasing their memories of the girls entirely. But when they reached the heart of the facility, what they found was beyond horrifying. Rows of children trapped in stasis pods, their energy siphoned to power deadly weapons. June whispered softly to the frightened children, her voice steady and commanding, "We're here to save you. Follow me." But as they reached the exit, a figure emerged from the shadows, Dr. Clyde Pickle. Only this wasn't the man they had once known. The truth hit them instantly, fusing human DNA with that of a chimpanzee in a desperate bid for power. With a guttural, animalistic roar, Mojo, lunged at them. His speed was a blur, his strength rivaling Emily's. But this time the girls weren't alone. From the shadows, the other children stepped forward. A boy created an impenetrable force field to protect Emily. Another unleashed waves of energy that staggered Pickle. The fight was brutal, chaotic. The children's combined powers turned the tide, forcing Pickle to retreat into the shadows. For now, he was gone. The facility lay in ruins, but as the dust settled, the girls knew their mission was far from over. They wouldn't stop until every child was free, and the horrors of Operation Bluesome were destroyed forever.